action. Hi. Do you guys like my setup that I have going on over here? It's really like an interesting setup. The production budget is just, it's there. The production budget was $1. It was $1. It was a pound ultimately because I am in my apartment alone. It's great, honestly. I love being in my apartment alone. These boxes at the back, they just add so much aesthetic. It's almost like it adds a theme to what you can expect from this podcast. If you're wondering why is this kid talking on to a mic and to a camera alone on his couch, well, I'm wondering too. I am thinking the same thing as well. Why am I doing this? It's because sometimes when you're alone and you're bored, the boredom really gets the best of you. And this is what happens when that boredom really gets the best of you. It really like takes over you. It gets you like really inspired in the moment. That's what's happening to me. My body's like rushing and it's like the adrenaline and the inspiration is like running and it's flowing through my body. It's like Niagara Falls in my blood. You can just like, if you like, what am I talking about? Anyways, my friends say that I talk a lot. So that is why I started this podcast. And because I am living alone right now, this is an apartment that me and two of my other friends who we met on like the first week of uni, we fell in love with each other because the moment we saw each other, we were like, you and I, my love. You and I, us, together. We are from the same place. The world. You and I are together. You and I are one and the same. And that also happened with like the other person because it's like a trio. It's like three of us, right? It's me, my other friend, and my other friend. So it's like three of us. So that happened 2 times with me. We saw each other, we were like, you and I. We were born to stay alive. I don't want to die yet, so I'm not gonna put that out there. And so I remember us just like falling in love at first sight. You know, it's like me and the first girl that I met, who I'm gonna be living together with, by the way. We met each other in like a 500 student lecture hall. It was in like an advanced mathematics course where we both were like horrible. Actually, I'm gonna speak for myself, not for her. I was horrible in mathematics and I was just like really scared. And then we just sat next to each other and then the teacher got pissed for some weird reason. We were talking, the entire lecture hall was talking too much and it was like 500 people. And you know how professors who are like teaching 500 people in like an auditorium can get really cocky and egotistical? That's what happened to the professor, and we just wouldn't. It's not like we were being loud either. There was just like certain conversations that were happening throughout the entire lecture hall. So collectively it did kind of create some commotion, but it wasn't necessarily like everyone's talking to each other and no one's paying attention. Like no one's giving a fuck about that professor. No, we were just like being like, hey, have you had lunch? Like, what did you have for lunch? Like an egg sandwich. Delish. From where? Pret? Yeah, £5. Oh, why is it £5? It's like really expensive. They're like, no, it's a meal deal. Those are like the type of conversation that that people were having in that auditorium, in that lecture hall. But then since there were 500 people, it was like someone from the south of the lecture hall was talking about that, and someone from the west was also talking about how many cups of coffee they had this entire day and how they feel hyper active and hyperfixated, which brings me, wait, no, we're not gonna get off topic and stray off the conversation. But yeah, so many of those noises really just irritated the teacher, and he was just like, he thought he was the it guy. He is an it guy, but he's an IT guy, information technology, not it guy as in like the ideal guy who everyone looks up to. He's not the epitome, he's just the IT guy. Honestly, I love him. His name's oops, bleep that. Bleep that. We don't want to get in trouble now, do we? Anyways, and so he got pissed and he was like, everybody shut up. No, he said something, but he said something that really like caught all of us in the lecture hall really off guard, and we're just like, what the hell is up with this man? Like, what the hell just happened? And me and the friend, we locked eyes and we were like, we shared the same experience. We are living in under the same sky, we are breathing the same air, and hence we are bonded for life together from the moment our eyes locked. And so we started talking, and then we became besties, and we became friends, and we were like, I knew you since last life. I knew you since you were a Victorian child who caught the plague. Oh. that's a really weird thing to say. And we just fell in love with each other. Platonically, I'm gay if you couldn't tell. By my loud, agitating, grating, gay voice, if you couldn't tell. I am gay. Wow, I'm really coming out. I've never really just like publicly came out to anyone. I mean, I came out to my friends, but I just never necessarily came out publicly on social media. I wasn't on like my Instagram story. I mean, back when I first discovered that I was gay, Facebook was the it platform, the it social media platform. It wasn't necessarily Instagram. I didn't think about posting it online. I feel like people who knew me, who like spoke to me even like once, if a person during lunch break in high school heard me just like open my mouth and utter a word, they're gonna be like, oh, this guy is really gay. Like, oh my god. But you guys, I am gay. But I was once bisexual. I came out the womb bisexual. Yeah, because I had a crush on a girl once. No, not just once. Hello, it was 4 or 5 times. And they weren't just silly little crushes that I had on girls. No, they were like deep, emotional, heart-wrenching, unrequited love type of crushes. Soul wrecking. Is that the word? Soul breaking? Soul... whatever. Soul... wrenching crushes, because they never liked me back. And that's probably one of the reasons why I'm gay. So I blame the girls that I used to have crushes on during primary school and early secondary school of my high school life for ultimately making me gay. If you would have liked me back, I would have been straight. I would have been normal. I would have been okay in society. But now I am different and I'm weird. Really weird. I love just like self-deprecating myself. Sometimes I don't know why I do that, but it's just a thing that I do. Anyways, we're really going off topic. We're like straying the other way. We're like really going off the road. So yeah, and then after that, we just really clicked it off. The next thing, we were having an amazing conversation after we left the lecture hall. We were like, I know you. You are my sister that got taken away from me at birth. And after that, she was like, hey, so tomorrow, do you want to hang out somewhere? And I'm like, absolutely, hell yeah, bring that shit on. We're gonna go out. 9 in the morning, by the way. 9 in the morning. That was when she scheduled the hangout. 9 in the morning. And I was just like, why are we hanging out 9 in the morning? We're not necessarily in high school. We are in uni. I thought we would be hanging out, like going to a club or like hitting up a bar midtown. No. She was like, we're gonna hang out 9 in the morning. Go to the city center to like a pop-up store. And my other friend, and she was like, oh yeah, speaking of which, someone else is gonna join us. And I'm like, oh, of course, I love meeting new people. Woohoo! And the new people, the other people, because it was just only 3 of us, there was no one else, because they initially planned the hangout first without me, and then I just chimed in. She was like, where do you live? And I was like, I live in this particular accommodation. It was called Manchester Gardens because I study in the University of Manchester. And she was like, oh my god, the other friend who I planned this hangout with also lives in Manchester Garden. And I was like, oh my god, I know her. My long lost sister. She got taken away from me at birth. And I was like, what the hell? This is the universe. This is meant to be. This was meant to be. And in the morning, I saw her coming out of her door. I was waiting for her near the gate, and then her exit of her accommodation slash her apartment was like just like right in front of the gate, and I just saw her coming out the window. Wait, no, the door. Sorry, why would she be coming out of the window? She's Spider-Man ultimately. No, but yeah, she was coming out as gay. No, 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 no. She was coming out of her door, and I was like, this ray of sunshine. She's Madonna, Indian Madonna. And then I was like, I love you. We are platonically bonded for life. And then we had the most amazing time walking to my other friends' accommodation. We met up, we went to this pop-up store, which was just like a giant, I don't know what they were expecting with this pop-up store. It was just like, it was a handbag. It was like a metallic handbag in the middle of an avenue where we had to wait in line. We had to queue to like, I thought we would get something. I thought it was like a pop-up store, as in like we get to see some clothing article in pieces. We could just like go shopping a little bit and then like head back home. But no, it was just like a really weird metallic handbag in the middle of the avenue. And we were all queuing to take a photo with that metallic handbag. Like, why? What was the concept? What was that company thinking? Like, that is very social media influencer based pop up of an activity. And I was like, what the hell were you guys expecting? And I was like, do you guys want to take a picture with this metallic handbag in the middle of nowhere? They were like, no. And I was like, why did you bring me here then? I mean, we got like a goodie bag. We got a free goodie bag. In there were those like sticky little octopus tentacle feeling sticky things. The sticky groupies, yeah, that's what they were called. You just like stick them on the window. So, and there were, what else was what else? I can't even speak anymore, you guys. I'm really tired. I don't know. I just got bored, so I was like, podcast. Yeah, we got the sticky grippies. We got a sticker of the brand, and that was it. And then we just bonded for life, and now we're living together because I just wrapped up my first year of university here in Manchester in the UK, and this is our second year apartment. We're living together. Oh my god, we're a family. We are a family. I love friends. I love making friends. I love meeting new people. I just love bonding. And I love talking so much, but I can't talk so much today. My jaw's like really, really stiff right now, but I don't really know why. But yeah, so we started talking about the boxes behind me, and then it's like we have a bond together. We love each other. You and I. We're also friends now. You are coming here, living with me. Soon. If you're watching this, and if you're still here until now, you are watching this, and you are going to get a one night only. Oh wait, no, not a one night only. What the hell? No. Oh my god, that's horrible. Oh, why would I say that? I was in my head. I was gonna say like an exclusive ticket pass to live here with us, but like a one night only thing came up into my head because like I attended this Harry Styles one night only event in Manchester because he was releasing his new album Kiss All the Time Disco Occasionally, which by the way, hello, I love that album. If you haven't heard it, dive in. The best album. It's so good. I love the production on the album, right? And in my head I was like, exclusive equal one night only. And so I said the word. I said the phrase. I can't speak, you guys. I genuinely cannot speak today. One night only, and it sounds like a one night stand. So I wouldn't necessarily want that for us. We are platonic. Hence why you're living here with me. Okay. Okay, wait. How long have we been talking for? 14 minutes. It's amazing. Am I still recording? If I'm not recording, I'm gonna kill myself. Just kidding. I'm not gonna kill myself. But yeah, honestly, I feel like I need to introduce myself to you guys. Hi, I'm Richard. Me with my camera influencer voice coming up. Hi, I'm Richard. It's so nice to meet you. I think this is our first time meeting because I am pretty much ultimately unknown on social media, but I'm Richard and it's so great to get to talk to you. And thanks for tuning in. This is my podcast, and it's not like because I want to get famous. Okay, I do want to get famous a little bit, not gonna lie. If this takes off, it takes off. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Then I'll be a musician instead. But no, I just got bored, and I was like, there's no one for me to talk to, so I want to talk to you. We are gonna talk to each other. Honestly, this is pretty one-sided of a conversation. This is pretty much a one-sided conversation, but if you're talking back, you're crazy. Like, why the hell are you talking back to? Your phone, ultimately. But also, like, if I call you crazy for talking back at a phone, by proxy and by affiliation, it's also equivalent to the fact that I'm crazy because I'm ultimately also talking to a microphone and my phone that's like stood in front of me. I'm 19 years old. I am a human and I love you. So I am an immigrant. Immigrant! Come on, stand up for yourselves. Woo! And what else do you want to know about me? I'm an Aries. Guys, can you guys tell that I'm an Aries? I've been having like a really, really, really large identity crisis. This is a fun podcast, so I don't really want to talk about that on here. Maybe we'll get into that soon with like some levity, you know? But right now I don't really want to get deep into that rumination just yet. Look at me using fancy words. But yeah, it's like, can you tell that I'm an Aries? And also, why am I receiving so many notifications? I've never received this many notifications on my phone ever. What the hell is going on? Like, only when I'm recording a podcast. If I'm not recording a podcast, no one wants to talk to me. No one cares that I exist. But now that I'm recording a podcast, people apparently care. But yeah, what was I talking? Can you guys tell that I'm an Aries? Can you guys even see me? That's the issue. I feel like I'm just like a mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam. Mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam. Is that accurate? What? That just came out of me. Like, I couldn't even process what I was saying. But can you guys tell that I'm an Aries? Like, by my personality, by how I look. Can you guys, like, tell that I'm an Aries, like, easily? Because I don't know. I don't know if I mean, I like this fiery energy that I have of being an Aries, right? But sometimes I don't want to come off as intimidating. I want to come off as warm. I want to come off as sweet and just like a warm embrace. Almost like a water sign. I want to come off as a water sign. I'm big in astrology. I believe in it. I kind of tune into like what's going on astrologically. Like, is there a retrograde coming up? What's my rising sign? I'm really big on tarot readings and things like that on TikTok. My TikTok astrologers, they love me and I love them. They're accurate sometimes and they're not. Sometimes they ultimately lead me to my downfall. And why am I saying the word ultimately a lot? I mean, yeah, honestly, where I'm trying to get is like, I want to come off as a water sign, but I am an Aries rising. I am an Aries sun, and I'm a Sagittarius moon. So, all to say, I am an Aries. I'm a fire sign at heart, but I have to embrace who I am and not try to be someone else, because why would you want to be someone else? You are unique, you're special. You have to be different. Individuality is in. Blending in is out. Be yourself. Be who you are for your pride. Do not hide. If you know the reference, you know the reference. And if you also know the reference, doesn't it sound like a Madonna lyric? It does, right? Confessions 2. Listen to it. Really spiritual. It's amazing. You wouldn't necessarily get it in the first listen, but like once you like listen to it like album-wise, like fully from like top to bottom, all the entire album, like, you know, chronologically, not chronologically, but like subsequently in the track list, you get like the full body of art, and things just like makes so much more sense, and you just like really start to enjoy the album. Confessions 1 has like amazing, beautiful, like revolutionary singles, but Confessions 2 might not necessarily have such big hit of singles, but it had like a better body of work, you know? So yeah, Confessions 2, give it a listen, dive into that. And thanks for tuning in, you guys. I think I'm gonna go take a nap. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about. Talk about. Talk about. I got something I want to talk about. Sabrina? Madonna? I got something I want to talk about. Bring your love, baby. Comment down below. Like and subscribe. Bye. I love you. ASMR.